The thing I like about Texas is everything. I like the sport of rodeo. I like the cowboy atmosphere. I like the culture. It's probably crazy at age 71 that I'm still roping. We're here at Shepherd's Valley Cowboy Church. This is our arena. My mission in life is I don't have to reach the whole world. I just have to be effective to the person that God puts in my life. We built this church on that concept. I remember it was on a Wednesday. We had church, and then that night I felt the little deal start down my arm. I told Anna, my wife, and she was pretty concerned. So she just loads me up and takes me down to Huguley Hospital in Burleson, and they lined me up with a guy named Dr. Lynn, and they reassured me that he was the best in the system there. I had the surgery, the full cabbage, open heart surgery, and I went back for the 12-week checkup. So I was sitting on the table, and he walks in and he checks me, and then he just sits down on the stool in front of me here. And Dr. Lynn, to this point, he's very matter of fact. And he said, and I got to tell you, I'm not doing too good. And I'm thinking, I need to ask him about that. And he goes, 7 years ago today, we buried my son, who was 7 years old. And he said, he built us a little box of memories that we were to open in 7 years. And we opened that today.
My son Nathan was a precocious 7-year-old. Youngest of the 3 children that I have was diagnosed with a brain tumor, which proved to be a glioblastoma, which is the worst of the worst. And unfortunately, he succumbed to that the next year. When one goes through such a tragedy, obviously there's emotional scars and hurt. And the uniqueness of that loss is something that we both found common bonds in.
He said, you know, people are dependent on me. I can't have an off day. And I just grabbed him. You know, I just stepped up, I grabbed him. He just kind of slumped in my chest, and Anna, my wife, she's there, and she just put her hand on his shoulder, and we just started praying for him.
During that ordeal, I found this new understanding with God, that God also saw his son suffering and his hurt, which was not something that resonated with me before I underwent through that experience.
Things like this have eternal value. And at that moment, I realized that we're not here for our own comfort. We're not here for our own good. We're here because we're supposed to be exactly what God wants us to be. And God cares about this person in this situation. If I had to go through that heart surgery to be able to be here for this moment, then that's kind of an honor.
It's easy, especially in a busy place, to just take care of the specific problems, medical problems. But it's easy to forget that a person is more than just their diagnosis. Whole person care would entail not just addressing their specific medical diagnosis, but showing that you care about them as a person.
My mission in life is whoever God puts in my life, spend time with them, care for them, and just learn how to pray with them. And that's authentic. I like those people. Those are my friends.